The shop's a mess, and was hoping to get this lawnmower put back together today and get that out of the way. But I'm missing a bearing, so it's still here. I'm also working on a couple salt spreaders that I picked up. Of course, they weren't complete and needed some work. But the motors work, and what we're missing is the controllers. So I was on eBay, and controllers are really expensive. They want a couple $100 for them. So here's what I came up with. I found this on eBay. It's a rheostat. You put your power in, positive and negative, and your positive and negative out to your motor. And this knob varies the speed of the motor. And I hooked one of these up yesterday just to make sure it was going to work. Hooked it up to the battery and hooked it up to the motor, and it works. This is on eBay for $6.23. When we were down in the cities, we went to a surplus store called Axeman. I recommend it to everybody. Found this little fan, like from a computer or something else that generates heat. I'm going to put that in because it does have a heat sink on here. I don't know how much heat they really generate, but I'm going to put that on the top of the housing to help cool the rheostat. So here I have a piece of plate steel that I'm going to make my housing for my rheostat. I've got it marked out here. This is the bottom, and there's the sides and the back and the front, and with the X's are excess material. And then I'll put them in the vise because I don't have a sheet metal brake, and bend them, and I'll make some kind of top. It will probably be just strips that will line up with the holes on the fan, and then that will mount somewhere on the dash. And also at Axeman I found the trolling motor power switch, and these were $4.95. Now it says it works with any 12-volt motor, and I looked at the back before I bought it, and all they do is splice it in on the negative side of your circuit. And I'm thinking I'll put this on the floor because it's kind of like a dimmer switch on an older vehicle. And so when I want to run the spreader, I'll step on the little button, and then I can adjust my speed with the rheostat up on the dash. So the whole system, I haven't got 6, 5, 13. I don't remember what the plate of steel was, $7. Maybe got $25 into it as opposed to a couple hundred. And of course I'm going to need to make a wiring harness, and that's going to be a significant amount of wire to run from the cab of the truck to the back of the truck. But I think 14 gauge wire is probably going to be good for that. It's not real expensive. Definitely going to be under $50 for the whole project. And over here, I've been playing with my new Milescraft Sign Pro and made a couple signs here today. This one says, "Grandkids welcome. Parents by appointment only." This is something I'm doing for my wife. A couple ladies from work. One is her Secret Santa, so if any of you see this and know anything about that, don't say anything. Real simple to use, worked real nice, laid out well. This here is a nice piece of poplar. I picked that up at Fleet Farm. This is just some old rustic pallet wood. Do some rustic signs. I need to do some sanding. I've got the Dremel here. I'm going to put a sander on there and clean that up. This wood's a little soft. And so I've got all that done. Got that done in the garage because it makes a little bit of a mess. And tomorrow I'll be in the house and I'll get some primer on those and get started on painting them. Got a couple snow blowers in here, of course, that are waiting for repair. We broke the chute off of this one last Monday or Tuesday. That one, the primer bulb was rotten, so waiting on that to come. We'll get that back running. It's a good thing we got a few of them. There's that other salt spreader. I did have that powder coated. Took that apart. A little over at 59 Finishing here in Fergus Falls. They did real nice work on those pieces. That's the slide, and there's the spinner. Stuff turned out real nice. It's rusty as it was. They sandblasted it for me, powder coated it. Just over $100. Can't complain about that. So that's what's going on in the shop over at Knutson Lawn Service right now.